Hello everyone. In this tutorial, we are going to create a line tree to spawn the teleport object. So let's get started. So back to where we left off in the previous tutorial part. Just under the third person characters here. And first thing first, we need to create the two functions for spawning the teleport object. And under functions here, just press plus here. One function is to use for when we are not in the aim mode, but we want to spawn the objects there. But first, we already create the functions and then go to events. All we need is to copy the spawn actors here, but actually we don't need these two anymore. Just go ahead and delete it. We copy it, go back to new function, and then paste it up. And we don't need this anymore. As for the left or press macros, we can just leave it here because we are going to use it later on. New function, as for the new function, we just set name as, let's see. Alright, line trace teleport original. Alright, I think this should be good for now. And the next thing is just drag here and type line trace. Oh yeah, line trace by channel. Here is the one. And we need to know the starting point and the end point itself. So just go to, let's say, alright, self, get a reference for self, or maybe we just go for get vector locations. Well, actually we still need self. Never mind. Get location here and connect with this starting point. And the next one is the forward vector itself. Yep, because this is actor, so we need the get actor forward vectors here. And multiply here. Yep, there, good to go. And we need to combine it plus it. And connect it to n. As for the value here, you can see that it's in vectors right now, but we can convert it by the way anyway. So here to convert pins here, we just use the well, I don't see any difference between the single precision or double precision. Sorry, I'm not really familiar with this one, but I just use the double anyway. As for the value, I just set it as 500. Well, I think 500 should be good enough. And then next is where I just move this right beside a bit. Oh, remember we need to recombine it here. So right click, recombine the struct pin. Yep, I think this should be good to go. And the next thing is we need to from out hit, and here's the break hit result here, and expand it because since we want to spawn the objects at the end of the line itself, so we need to drag the trace end here. Oh, actually we don't need to combine it because this is the location matters. So we just connect with the trace ends. And here we go. Yeah, yep, I think this should be alright for now. And compile it, and let's test it out. Okay, actually we don't need whole press anymore. Yep. Disconnect with these two. And input actions, we connect it to the macro itself. And because when we tap it, it should execute the line trace teleport original functions. So drag it out. Here. Compile it and save. And let's play. And when I press tab here, yep, it spawns the object here. Yeah, it works okay. But here's the problem. So what if I get near to to somewhere else like this one, the wall or the building itself? If I press tab, it still actually it still spawn the objects, but the problem is right behind uh, the stuff itself over here, the mesh. I mean, so it shouldn't be like that. So how to fix this? Actually, it's quite simple. Just go back to the function again and disconnect this. So we need to say like branch here. Okay. So I think need to copy this here again. So let's say that if I so if the line trace hits something else or like a building or wall or anything else, like let me see, should be like impact normal, I guess. Then go to truth. If not, if I didn't touch anything or just I mean the line didn't hit anything else, just go here and press compile and let's see whether it works or not. Press T. Yeah, that's normal. Okay, if I press here, that's where it should appear. Let's see. Oh, it's not normal. It's point. So apologize for that. Uh, let's test it out. So I get here. Yeah, there you go. It's because the line trace it touched the mesh like here, so it should stop over there. Yeah, with this. So about here. Yep, it won't pass through the mesh itself. And this is how it works like when you press type it. Alright, so the next one is for creating the line tracer for the when we entering the A mode here. So actually it's quite simple. All we need to do, first thing first, we need to just copy the functions here because since the code is more or less the same as that, we need to change the part over here. So just choose the function here and then duplicate and rename it as we name the original part to A. And all we need to do is to delete these three parts here. Let's see, these three parts. And the next thing is we need to drag the aim camera here. And we just set it as get row locations. And connect with this one. And the next one is of course forward vector. Yeah, since this is the component itself is no longer the actor, so it's using get forward vector instead of get actor forward vectors. Just connect with this one. Yeah, I think the value you just can set it like 200, 300, or maybe shorter than that, or other values that you wanted, but I just set both of these values the same anyways. Yeah, I think we just compile it and save. Alright, let's test it out whether it works or not. Okay, I just here. Let's see. Wait, sorry, should have been like that. Yeah. Right, let's test out whether it works or not. Right, somewhere here. So if I hold the buttons here, oh, I get it. Should be this way. Since we are testing the aim, so we need to put it somewhere like there. Here. Yeah, because since we're entering the M mode and we release a button, it should spawn objects here, so it should be under should be after the disable control rotation door here. Wait, let's test it out. If I in aim mode, if I release the button here, it should spawn the objects. Let me have a look. It should work. Oh, I get it. Because I didn't connect with this starting point here. I apologize. Let me check it in. Yep, it should work fine now. Hold it. Yep, it works. Hold it, release it, hold it, release it. Yep, it spawned like this way. So either way I do it, it spawns. So I think it's good time for you guys to catch up with me to make sure that these two functions are here and works really well. So just pause the video and give it a go. Right, so the next part that we are going to do is a bit complicated as we need to check that whether the teleport object is in the level or not. If there's a teleport objects in the level, then we just make the character to spawn to the locations of the object itself. If not, then we can just need to make it spawns in the level. So first thing first, we just don't need the line trace function anymore. Just and the camera as well. Just you can just close it out or just leave it there. But I just want to make things cleaner, so I just need to close it up. And we just need to disconnect these nodes from the timeline itself, and just drag down here. All right, just disconnect these two, this as well. Oh no, just need to connect. Oh wait, maybe not. And just connect the press here to here. As for the release, we don't do anything yet because we need to code something else between them. And then we just need to hold it. Oh, before we connect this here, we need to check is there any teleport objects here. So how do we do it? Well, right up here we need to type get or method of class. Let me say bp. Yeah, the object in here, in my case teleport object. I apologize. And we need to type length and type 0. Right over here. And branch here. So why I need to do something like this is because that let's say that there is no teleport objects in the level, we just can allow the player to enter the aiming mode because since we are under hold now, if there's the object here, we just simply make the character to spawn to the location of the objects. So we just started from truth here, and obviously we just connect here. And one more thing we need to do is to create a variable here, which I already created here, which is aiming. We need to tell the systems that we are entering the aiming mode. Just drag it here, enable it, and let's see. We also need to clamp the rotation of the camera since we do not want to make the camera like rotate 90 degrees or negative 90 degrees or something like that. So we need to do like something like that. Camera. Oh, it should be somewhere here, or maybe the typo. Camera manager. Oh, there we go. This is the one that we need. As for clamp the view pitch. Yeah, set. Remember it's pitch because it's pitch, not other else. Other else, yeah. Pitch max. Connect all of these. As for the pitch means, I just set it as negative 35 and 55. For now, in my case, I just set it as minus 35, and this one is 35. And you want to set any values, that's fine, that's up to you. And the next is we need to play the timeline, but as you can see that we can just connect it from here, but I don't need to do that because the moment when we create the timeline here, it automatically that we have the timeline components here. So even I do not connect it to timeline over here, I can just utilize it by using here. I mean from here. So we just drag the timeline component here and drag here, just like play, connect with it. Yeah, and one more thing is we need to use the widget over here so that we need to spawn the aim dots here. So we just need to create widget wbp aim mode, create oh no, not create, add to viewport. Yep, I think the true part is already done. As for the false part is that it is not 0, then we just need to make the character spawn over to the location of the object itself. But before that, we need to tell the systems that whether is it ready for the character to teleport. So yeah, it's teleport, not spawn, sorry. So we just need to create another variables here. We just type teleport ready, compile it. So we need to type branch here. If it is ready, so we just let the character to teleport to the object location. So let's say get all actor of class, again teleport object, and we need to know, oh, it's not get all actors of class, it's get actor of class instead. The reason why we need to do this is because if we use the get all actor of class, we won't get something, this note here, the get actor locations. So we need to use the get actor of class instead. Try not to get confused with it. And then we just set actor location, which the target itself. So we just drag it here. And yeah, I think this should be all right now. And let's see. As for the release part, we also need to spawn the object itself. Remember, it's teleport aim, not teleport original. We just disconnect this one. Of course, when we did tell the system that whether we are entering the aiming mode or not, so we need to create a branch here, aiming here. Yeah, and this is how it goes. Let's see. Oh yeah. Before that, we need to create a sequence here. I can tell you why we need to create that. But first thing first, we need to create sequence here, and that is 0 to release here. The reason we need to create a sequence here is because that's only for the tab button here. So that's why we need tab as a priority. If not, then we just use the aim here. And then after that, connect to rotation view here. Just disable everything, so that means the aiming is also disabled as well. As for the get player camera measure, the pitch, min, and max, just copy these three nodes. Okay, I think we need to give it some space here. Yeah, paste it here. As a value here, the original value is minus 90 and 90. Yep. And after that, let's think. Yeah. Now I remember. Now I remember that since we already have the playing the timeline itself, so we need to reverse it. Okay, I just need to give some space here. Again, drag the components here and type reverse. Connect to this. And we also need to remove the widget as well. So, oh yeah, in order to do so, we need to create a variables here. So type out, yeah, promote to variables. We just type as in point widget platform. Let's connect with this one. This, yeah. And here we go, and then just go back to here. And we just need to remove from parts. Okay, this, and since the teleport port is ready for that, set it, because we need to tell that since we already spawns the objects here. So oh yeah, I forgot to include it here. Yeah, it would be better to put it before the timeline here, because always take because spawn the actor is the priority, so we need always put at the front here. Connect with this one, must be teleport in functions, not the original. Yeah, after we already spawn the objects in the level, and tell this characters that yes, we are ready to teleport. So release here. Okay, so let's test it out. Okay, so we have a arrows here, and let's see. Oh yeah, because I didn't connect with this one. Yeah, I think it should work. Compile and save. And let's test out. Only just the hold button parts, not the tab one. So if I hold it, yeah, the region comes out. I mean the import dot. So if I release it, then here you go. So if I press it again, yeah, not press it again. I mean hold the T buttons here. And that's that. Since the object is on the field, I can't enter the aiming mode. It just keeps spawning to the location of the object itself, like this. Yeah, I think the code is too long, so I think it would be better for you to pause here and try to catch up with me and see is there any errors or not before we continue. Alright, so as for the next thing is we need to do is, since we're already done with the whole part, now we need to do with the tab part. As for the tab part, is even more easier. All we need to do is mostly involved with copy and paste. So first we just need to copy these four things up again, because we need to check, like, as again we need to check is there any teleport objects in the game, in the level or not. So copy and paste here, and then just connect with the tab here. Yeah, and here we go. So let's say that if there is no objects in the level, yeah, remember line trace teleport original, we just connect with this one and tell the systems that yes, you are ready to teleport. I mean the character is ready to teleport, I'm sorry. So if not, then we just again see there's the above part is there's the get actor of class, get actor location, get actor locations here. I mean set actor location, sorry. So we just only need to copy this tree and paste it here and connect it. So it should work right now for the tab one. Compile it and save, and let's test it out. So let's say if I type only just tap not hold, and it spawns the objects over there. If I, for example, move here, if I tap again, Yep, it teleport to the location of the object itself. And there is one more problem is here for that is that the moment when I interact with this object here, and when I try to want to, it not only it doesn't destroy itself, and here's one more problem is that I cannot spawn the object anymore nor enter the end mode. As to fix this part is pretty easy for that. So we just go back to the teleport object here, and since as previously I already set the overlap of dynamic and go to the event graph here, we do not need the event tick here and the begin play. All we need is the event at the begin overlap. So first, just to cast to the characters that we've created here, in my case, third person characters, cast to BP third person characters. So the moment when the object itself interact with the characters that I'm using right now, it destroyed itself. So it's destroy actor. So compile and save, and let's see. So if I tap it here, so if I press the button again, yeah, it's gone. Now if I press tap button again, it spawn again. So if I enter the aim mode like this and press the button again and again like that, hold the button, yep, everything works fine. And one last thing we need to check is the camera itself, whether we have whether the camera manager, I mean the pitch min and max is work properly or not. So hold it up, yep, looks fine. Release the button here, press or hold it, yeah, everything works fine. And this is how the result turns out. So I think that's pretty much for this tutorial, and I think this everything should work fine. If you see any problems there, you just can go back and watch it again and see what else has done wrong. Well, that's pretty much for it, and thank you for watching.